to an animal more charming than the panda. Blessed with both looks and personality, these bears are China's most popular ambassadors. The only thing more irresistible than an adult panda is a baby panda. With its uncanny human movements, a panda cub looks like a kid in a bear suit. Or a plush toy come to life. Pandas are highly endangered, and they are the rarest bears in the world. So every panda birth is a reason to celebrate. The Wolong Center in central China has the largest population of captive pandas anywhere in the world. And they've bred more pandas here than just about anywhere else. They also hope to release pandas back into the wild.
So many irresistible new cubs. Wolong has become a tourist attraction. And more, China's breeding program is finally going strong. Wolong's success gives us a certain optimism about the future of giant pandas. But with this comes another problem. What will we do with this surplus of captive cubs? Their natural habitat is vanishing. China's human population puts enormous demands on the land. Farming and logging are clearing the forests where pandas once lived. Pandas are pushed higher and higher up the mountains into the toughest terrain where there's less to eat. To combat this problem, the Chinese government has set aside 32 reserves for the giant panda, but the reserves are spread far apart and fragmented.
The panda population is actually split into all these little small islands of populations, and there's no exchange of individuals between these areas. One of the applications of our scent research might be to take these scents and put them in habitat corridors that we put between these islands. And this may indeed encourage the pandas to come down out of one island, traverse through the corridor, and up to another island. And this will get genetic exchange and reduce the problems of inbreeding in these small populations.
But panda fieldwork is still tackling the basics. Researcher Matt Durnan joins Chinese colleagues here at 9,000 feet to study pandas in the wild. Matt is trying to find out just how many pandas are left and where they are.
对不起，麻烦你现在回来，我要去那个 perpendicular.
It's thought that less than 1,000 remain, but no one really knows.
I've been in the field 3 years, and I've only seen one panda in the wild, which is obviously very frustrating.
20 years ago, researchers relied on live animal traps, like this one. The pandas were radio collared and released. Today, new technology gives us a way to study pandas without actually ever seeing them. This high-tech method uses a simple barbed wire. The wire plucks hairs off the animals as they walk underneath. Through advanced DNA analysis, these collected hairs can tell us not only how many pandas there are in this area, but their sex, age, and who's related to whom. Matt is also finding that pandas need more than bamboo.
We've learned from previous work that in the Wuipeng study area, if you simply took bamboo, there should be more pandas up there. So the question is, what may be limiting the size of that population?
It's possible that there are too few den sites. It seems female pandas choose larger trees for their dens, but logging has taken the biggest and the best of them.
If there are, in fact, too few large trees, and it does turn out that they prefer to use large trees, we may, for example, want to introduce artificial den sites to try to help the female pandas reproduce better and rear their offspring.
Matt is mapping panda territories. With an increasing captive population, there's a growing hope for reintroduction.
The information we know about behaviors that we've learned from captivity and the information we're gaining from our work in the field are going to be critical to the success of any future reintroduction. We don't, for example, want to put a male into an area that's already saturated with males. That animal may lose out. It's coming from captivity, and we do know that when they come together in the mating season, there is some aggression